Hello, class 9. Welcome back to another session of computer class. This is your Avijit sir, and today I'll be presenting you the topic iteration through loops, and the subtopic is while loop variable iteration. Now, in our last class, I have already mentioned that loops are of two types. One is fixed iteration, and the example of fixed iteration is for loop. Now, we will focus on variable iteration, and the example of variable iteration is while loop and do while loop. So today, we will be focusing on while loop. Now this is also one of the way to generate loop in a program. In general, this loop can be applied to a program where number of iterations are not fixed. Now the syntax of while loop is while, in the bracket we have to write the condition, and inside the body of the loop we have to write the statement that is to be executed. While loop is a condition controlled loop. The loop will continue executing till the test condition is true. The control terminates when the test condition is false. So as long as the condition is true, so long the loop will be executed, and as soon as the condition is false, the loop will terminate or end. Now let's see one example. Write a program in Java to display a message on the screen 10 times by using while statement. So the first line is use of while statement, the comment line. So the class name is message, so public class message. Then the main function starts public static void main string args, and inside the body I have declared a variable I, and I have initialized I as 1, which is of integer data type. Now while, and then what is the condition inside the bracket? I is less than equal to 10. Now as I have initialized I as 1, so while I is less than equal to 10, so I is 1, so 1 is less than 10, so the condition is true. Now we will enter the body of the loop. So system.out.println, we are learning Java programming. Now this message will be executed first time, and again it is written I++, so I is incremented, that is 1 plus 1 is 2. Again we'll come back here. Again 2 is less than 10, yes, the condition is true. So again we are learning Java programming will be executed for the second time. Again 2 will be incremented, 2 plus 1 is 3, and again we'll come back to this. 3 is less than equal to 10, yes, the condition is true. Again we are learning messages Java program will be displayed for the third time. This way it will continue when the value of I is 10. When 10 plus 1 will become 11, the condition will not be satisfied because 11 is not less than or equal to 10. Therefore the program will be terminates. Therefore it will display we are learning Java programming for the 10 times as long as the condition is true. The variable I start with initial value 1. As the given condition is true, the control executes the loop block and resumes back to test the condition again. So this is how while loop works. Different ways of using while loop. So the different methods, we have to know how while loop is or can be used. First method is infinite while loop. Infinite means never ending. So in a while loop, if user does not provide any increment or decrement operators or expression, it becomes infinite loop, because the value of a particular variable, if it is not incremented, it will remain the same. Let's see an example. Now I have initialized I as 1. Okay, so while I is less than equal to 10, so if I's value is less than 10, then S is equal to S plus I. Now S is working as a counter. It will sum up the value. Now here you see there is no increment. I is not incremented. Therefore, the value of I will remain as 1. And this program will never terminate. It will carry on infinite time. Okay. The looping structure starts with the initial value of I with 1. It keeps repeating the expression available within the body of the loop without increasing or decreasing the control variable. Hence, the test condition always remains true and loops repeat infinitely. Because the value of I is not incremented, therefore the value of I will remain as 1, and as it is 1, so the condition will always be true. Therefore the loop will never terminate and it will carry on infinite number of times. Next type of or method of while loop is delay loop. Now while loop can also be used to create a delay loop. This can be done to pause the control as needed by the user during programming. The body of the loop does not contain meaningful operation to perform. If you see an example, I equals to 1 while I is less than equal to 10 and I plus plus. Now in this what will happen? The variable I will be incremented and it will carry, the program will carry for 10 times, but there is no meaningful operation to be performed. Okay, in the body you can see only the increment part is there, but there is no operations is written in the body of the loop. Therefore, I am just delaying the loop and it will run for the 10 times. The loop will run for 10 times. Now in the given example, the while loop repeats for 10 iterations without carrying out any useful operations. So this type of loop is known as delay loop. Nested while loop. A while loop within another while loop is called nested while loop. Example of nested while loop: to generate the given pattern by using while loop. So what is nested loop? Now a while loop is written outside, and inside the body of the loop another while loop is created. That means a while loop within another while loop. This type of loop is known as nested while loop. Example of while loop. Let's see one example. This is the pattern, that is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pattern which can be done using nested while loop. Now if you see the example of this programming, we have created a class called pattern, and we have started a main function public static void main string args. Now we have created a variable a which is of integer type, int a equals to 1, and then the first condition is while a should be less than equal to 5. If the condition is true, then only we will enter to this body. Okay, so a is 1, so 1 is less than equal to 5. Yes, 1 is less than 5. Now we will enter to the body, that is we have created another variable int b which is also equal to 1, while b is less than equal to a. Now what condition we have written? We have written that the variable b should be less than equal to a. Now b is how much? 1. And what is the value of a right now? It is 1. So it is not less than, but it is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1. Now system.out.print, it is not print ln, it is print b. Print and print ln, the difference is print will not create a new line, but print ln will create or will take up to a new line. So system.out.print b, so it will display the value of b. So b's value is how much? 1. Now you can see this is a while loop, first while loop, and inside the while loop there is another while loop. This type of loop is called nested while loop. So it will display the value of b as 1, and b is incremented to b plus plus. That means 1 plus 1 is 2. The present value of b is 2. So after this part is written, then system.out.println, nothing is written. That means it will create a new line. So we'll go to the next line. So first value is displayed 1, and then it will go to the next line. A is incremented to a plus plus, that is a's value right now is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Now again we'll go back to while loop. Then again a is less than equal to 5. Yes, a's value is 2. 2 is less than 5. Now we'll enter into int b equals to 1, while b is less than equal to a. So b is less than equal to a. Yes, b's value is 2. So 2 is equal to 2. So we'll enter to the next loop, that is system.out.print b. So it will display, that is b is less than a. So 1 is less than 2 and 2 is equal to 2. So it will display 1 and 2. Now b is incremented to 3, and it will create to another line, that is next line system.out.println, and a is again incremented to 3. Again we'll go back to while loop. 3 is less than equal to 5. So 3 is less than 5. The condition is true. Again we'll enter while b is less than equal to 5. Yes, b is also 3. 3 is equal to 3. So what are less than 3? 1, 2 and 3. So it will display the next value, that is 1, 2 and 3, and then again b will increment it to 4. System.out.println, again it will create a new line, and again a will be incremented to 4. 4 is less than 5, while b is less than equal to a. So b's value is right now is 4. So what are the less than a? That is a is 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it will display 1, 2, 3 and 4. And again for the last time, that is a's value is incremented to 5. Again it will go back to while loop. 5 is not less than, but 5 is equal to 5. The condition is true. b is less than a. So what are the values that is b is less than a? That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So system.out.print b, it will display 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now b is incremented to 6. A is also incremented to 6. So now when we go back to the while loop, a is less than equal to 5. A's value is 6. 6 is neither less nor equal to 5. So here the program will terminate or stop. And it will display this pattern, that is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how it will work and will give you the pattern. And this can be done through nested loop. So this type of pattern you must practice. Through while loop also you can do, and through for loop also it can be done. Hope you all have understood the lesson. We will soon meet in our next session. Till then, take care. This is your Avjit sir, signing off.